Welcome to the Grizzled Geek and Review for January 26, 2018. I'm Mike.
And I'm Doug.
And we're here with all your nerd news for the week. There's a lot of announcements this week of stuff.
A lot of 80's.
A lot of, yeah. The 80's invasion of reboots is happening, folks. This week we got news that Ryan Reynolds just signed a 3-year first look deal with Fox. Trying to get that deal in there before Disney takes over.
Yeah.
You know, and one of the first things up is a reboot of Clue. Now, I don't know whether
this is one that doesn't need to be rebooted.
That
was such a good movie.
A lot of people consider Clue a classic. It was a failure at the time, but it came out, but it garnered, after it came out, it was the box office wasn't that great, but then you got a following afterwards, right? And now it's regarded as a classic. And if you watch it, I mean, the humor it's got all various levels, right? Subtle humor, and then it's got kind of slapstick sometimes.
Yes,
it's great. It's a great movie.
Great cast,
right?
So I just can't imagine them
redoing this. I mean, it'll be kind of. They're also saying it's like not going to be like in a mansion or whatever. You know, they're going to take it out. You know, make it. I don't know what they're going to do. You know,
we'll see.
But Ryan Reynolds, we'll see what it's like. I mean, he's talented.
Yeah,
and we'll see if it gets made really. Because this is all these Fox deals that are getting signed before Disney takes over. At the end of the day, before film rolls on any of these movies, Disney has a say on it. So we'll see. Also, Robocop. We got news that Robocop is getting a sequel, but not to the reboot.
Right.
the failed reboot. The writer from the original Robocop is going back to write a sequel based on the original trilogy.
Okay.
So, an aging Robocop, that would be, if they can capture the tone of the original Robocops.
Yeah, it was pretty brutal.
Yeah.
At least the first one. I don't know
the first one. Second was okay. Third one was really kind of cheese. But the third one wasn't R. They went PG-13 to try and capture the kids.
Right, yeah.
And then finally another 80's Crocodile Dundee is getting maybe getting a sequel. So there's a website, Danny McBride is starring as Crocodile Dundee's son, who was born in the city, Danny McBride.
Right, yeah.
He's hilarious. And they had two shorts to it. And the second one had Chris Hemsworth as Wally's son. So Wally,
right.
His partner, sidekick from
the Guides.
Yeah.
The Guide
has
company.
Chris Hemsworth as his son. And then Danny McBride is Crocodile Dundee's son. And apparently Paul Hogan, playing Crocodile Dundee, is lost in the outback. And his son from the city has to come find him. So, as a buddy comedy with Chris Hemsworth and Danny McBride, it sounds hilarious. But there are a lot of people speculating whether or not this is an actual movie, or is it some kind of publicity stunt, or they're kind of promotion or something. Like that. Some kind of trolling, something that's going to lead into like a Super Bowl ad or some kind of thing. But they've gone through a lot of trouble.
Yeah.
For a fake movie, if it is something like that.
That is funny.
But if it's a movie, I'm down for it.
Right. All right, and in other 80's property news, John Cena is in talks to play Duke Nukem.
Oh, my God.
Michael Bay's Platinum Dunes will produce, not necessarily direct, and it's possibly R-rated.
Yeah. It would have to be for Duke Nukem.
You would think, yeah.
Yeah, I mean...
although, we'll see if that hampers John Cena becoming involved in it.
That's true. Well, he's one. He wants a property to kind of launch him. He's never had that starring property to put him in rock status.
Yep.
Right. So he kind of needs something like this. Although an R-rated thing, his fan base is young.
Yeah.
Although he's been done some kind of raunchy R comedies too.
That's true enough. Yeah.
So plus when it comes down to it, say what you want about Platinum Dunes and Michael Bay, this. Duke Nukem, they were made.
That was made for a Michael Bay film.
Just
random
explosions and
crap up. Yeah.
TNA. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
All right. CW President Mark Pedowitz says there's only ever going to be 4 DC TV shows on at once. Now, people are upset after they came back from hiatus, and Supergirl took an extended hiatus. She's not going to be back till after the other shows wrap up, and this is part of the reason why. He doesn't want the CW to be solely known for superheroes. He doesn't want them to be known for what they're most popular for.
Yeah.
What's put them on the map.
We want to be known for, Dawson's Creek style shows.
I'm like, that doesn't make a whole lot of sense to me. They're most popular shows, and they're just going to split them up. Or it could be a ploy to make sure that there's always, DC superhero shows year round, right?
That's true. I mean,
Black Lightning and Supergirl makes sense to put together because they're in the same world, right?
Oh, are they? Okay.
Yeah, Black Lightning has been established after the first 2 episodes. He's in the world that Supergirl's in.
Okay,
right?
cool.
And then the other ones are on the Flash and Arrow and Legends of Tomorrow are all in another world.
Okay.
They're in the regular Earth 1, and then
Okay, yeah.
So I don't know. It doesn't make. I mean, I guess it kind of makes sense if you want year-round superheroes. It's sad. I like the fact that they had one a week, one every day, like every week. Every weekday it was a different DC superhero show, and they were all good.
Yeah.
So, but now they're getting split up.
All right. DC movie slate shakeup with Walter Hamada hiring. Apparently, he's going to be more focused, although what they're focusing on. The official announcement, I don't know, is this in order that they're supposed to come out?
No, I don't think it's in order that they come
Okay.
out. And some of them, like Man of Steel, is not official, but these are the ones they're focusing on.
Okay, so we got Aquaman,
That's a
Shazam,
definite.
Wonder Woman 2,
That's definite.
Birds of Prey, Joker Harley Quinn movie, Suicide Squad 2, Nightwing, Man of Steel 2, and Flashpoint.
Yes.
So yeah, about half of that slate is, a little more than half of that slate. Good ideas.
Right.
Yeah, focus on those.
Well, these are the ones that they're actually moving forward on right now. After announcing a ton of them.
Yeah. The ones that were not in this announcement are Gotham City Sirens, Green Lantern Corps, Black Adam, Batgirl, Justice League Dark, and Cyborg. So this interesting
They
shakeup.
purposely went, they had a choice. They dumped, Gotham City Sirens is definitely dumped for Birds of Prey, which kind of makes a little more sense story-wise. I mean, they already had, actually, if you remember back, they had a Birds of Prey TV show.
Right, yeah.
Back in the day. And it actually wasn't bad, But I think that would have longer legs than Gotham.
Yeah.
Batgirl was fast-tracked originally, but then after the problems Joss Whedon had, that's now in
limbo.
In limbo, yeah. I mean, Green Lantern Corps has always been iffy.
Yeah.
Black Adam, they were held on for a while there now.
Yeah, The Rock in on it. I mean, how?
I think Justice League Fallout affected a lot of things.
Yeah.
I mean, and sadly, one of the things I was looking forward to the most was Justice League Dark. I mean, originally when I first announced this, it was Del Toro.
Oh, right.
It was doing Justice League Dark. I want to see Del Toro take on those characters with Swamp Thing and all that. That would be an amazing movie.
The magic side of
yeah.
magic kind of underside of Justice League.
Right, but instead we're getting a Joker Harley Quinn movie. And but Man of Steel 2 was a great thing because that's going to be.
Yeah, I mean, if you continue with what the performance that Henry Cavill brought in Justice League, then hey, he became Superman in that movie.
Yes,
way more than he was in in the other 2 movies. So I like the direction. Justice League was such an underrated movie. It was actually pretty good. I had a few problems with it, but overall it
had
was
issues,
a good
but it
movie.
wasn't.
So, anyways, it didn't perform up to snuff. So, and that's everything that came before's fault that you're continuing to go with.
$630 million failure.
Yeah.
All right. Now we're moving on to our short stories, our nerd nuggets, our geek bites.
Yep.
Here we have first up, Logan is nominated for an Oscar. We were wondering if he was going to get Oscar love. Wonder Woman did not, but Logan did. He's nominated for an Oscar for Best Adapted Screenplay, which is kind of an odd thing because it wasn't a direct adaptation of the Old Man Logan story, but...
Yeah, I mean, I guess close enough. I mean,
yeah.
Between that and adapting the story of, I forget what she's called in the comics.
X-23?
X-23, yeah. The X-23 story. So, I mean, combine those 2 stories, I think, okay.
I was really hoping for a Patrick Stewart to get nominated for
Best Supporting Actor. Yeah.
I mean, he deserved it.
Yeah, she did too.
Yeah.
I think, yeah. But anyways, WB teams with Dr. Seuss to produce new animated films, starting with The Cat in the Hat. So, interesting. Could come up with some Warner Brothers. They've got the license. Well, I guess it's between them and Paramount. Paramount has not Paramount. Universal Studios has the theme park rights to Seuss, but apparently Warner Brothers has the film rights.
Yeah, I mean, I I like some of the live action. I like the Grinch, right?
Right.
Oh, the Cat in the Hat.
Although this is going to be animated.
It's
so,
all animated, right?
Yeah.
So I think animated is the way to go with Dr. Seuss.
Yeah.
I mean,
I didn't. The live action was iffy.
all right. New Cloverfield movie, God Particle, which wrapped production in 2016.
Oh wow.
We're wondering where's this movie?
Right.
It looks like it might be going straight to Netflix. Netflix is they're talking on a deal to buy this movie and bring it out. They spent $40 million on it, and they said they needed more work after it was done. Don't know what the deal is with this movie. No one's seen anything about it. I know it wrapped filming 2 years ago.
Wow.
And then now it might end up on Netflix.
Yeah.
So.
Hey, there you go. New Mutants director Josh Boone confirms we'll have a PG-13 rating.
Everyone was speculating,
Everyone was speculating R, but yeah.
I think. Do you think this is DC's hand in it? Knowing it's going to be
DC's or Disney?
Or Disney's because Disney got pushed off.
Possibly. Although Boone did make a point of saying they're pushing the envelope of the PG-13, that it's going to be the closest a PG-13 can get to the line without being R.
Okay.
So, take that for what it might be worth.
So we'll see what happens there. All right. In the Master of the Universe news, we've been getting a steady stream of information about David Goyer's Master of the Universe movie that's being made. And now we got some glimpses of production art for Tila, although it's kind of weird. She's in a mech battle suit. So he's definitely leaning into the sci-fi elements of Master of the Universe. We're not sure what she's going to look like outside the mech suit. The only reason he doesn't know it's hers because we saw them looking over, with his production artist looking over images they put together. And then they had one on-screen thing of a mech, and then at the bottom corner it said Tila mech suit or whatever.
Oh, okay.
Tila battle suit. So
got it.
That's the only reason we know it's Tila.
Interesting.
But yeah, I'm waiting to see more from this.
Right.
Hopefully outside the suit, she's still wearing the the white kind of snake outfit. That
All right, we'll see. Justice League producer Charles Roven admits that overseeing DC films is too much for one person to handle. That's interesting.
There's tons of people getting blamed.
Oh, the DC films as a whole, not a single DC film.
Yeah, right. He was a producer for, he was Man of Steel, Batman vs. Superman, Justice League.
Okay.
So it's all part of the fallout from Justice League.
Right.
He's basically so this sounds to me like they made him come out and say, hey, not my fault. This is a bigger job than one person can handle. All right, we also get our first look at Brie Larson as Captain Marvel in this image right here.
Not in her classic costume?
Not in her classic red and blue costume. Although these people have pointed out that this is sword colors for the sword. Basically, it's the space side of S.H.I.E.L.D. Mm-hmm. They handle like intergalactic threats or whatnot.
Right.
And this is probably, speculation is this is from Avengers 4.
Since they haven't started filming.
They haven't started filming Captain Marvel yet.
Yeah.
And she's here in costume. So probably for Avengers 4. And we know they're doing a lot of time travel, hopping in that. So if this is her 90s, which will explain the Rachel haircut.
Oh, maybe.
A whole bit.
Yeah.
Very, very 90s. All right. So, yeah, I mean, the costume, she looks good. Notice no high heels.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, first.
Wow, it's so progressive.
I know. I'm just telling you, it may be harder to fight, but.
Yep. All right. Rumor is that Henry Cavill will be back as Superman for an appearance in Shazam. Guess to keep him fresh in your mind.
Yeah, especially with the announcing Man of Steel 2 coming out.
Yes.
So that's going to be a few years down the line. They want to make sure that Henry Cavill stays fresh because he was one of the best parts of Justice League.
Yeah, maybe.
So one of the better parts. He also some of the problem too. But if he wasn't dead, they wouldn't need a Justice League.
Yeah.
He could have handled it all himself.
Apparently. That's what we learned in that movie.
Don't mess with Superman.
Yeah.
Why isn't he around? Okay, so there you have it, folks. Our nerd news for the week. Be sure to check out our new show where we visit Samurai Comics every week and get the staff's top picks in our weekly pull list.
Yeah, and then we're going to be also doing a podcast with them where we just comics in general.
Talk comics.
Yeah.
We're jumping back into the comics.
Yeah, there you go.
I'm telling you.
Not just the movie-sided comics, the actual comic book sided.
Yeah. We're going to learn how to read again. Get some culture.
There you go.
All right, folks. Thanks once again. If you want to help us out, we have a goal of
5,000 subscribers in 2018.
Lofty goal, but I think we can get there if you guys like, share with your friends.
Yep.
Subscribe to it. Leave comments down below. Let us know what you think about all this. If you want to see, what do you think of these DC movies that are coming out?
Yeah.
Which ones are you sad to see go? Just let us know. If you want to support the channel, you can do so through our Amazon affiliate link down below, or you can support us directly through our Patreon. We've got a link to that down below. We've got a growing community of patrons who get early access to stuff and extra behind the scenes stuff as well. So thanks, guys. We'll see you next week with some more nerd news. And I think that's it.
That's it. Thank you very much.
Bye.
Bye.